one here from Cosgrove. This is more of a comment, but I'm turning it into a question. With Judd's second round record the last 4 years, I'd probably rather have 13 and 45 than trading them for 11, which I think we both agree with. Just talk about how strong his second rounds have been since he joined the Minnesota Wild, because I've had the same thought. Like, that has literally been where he's made his money.
Yeah, I mean, he's just hit like banger after banger. Like, I mean, just last year, Kumpulainen and fucking Riley Height, which is just so funny to me that he went last pick of the second round. I mean, it's just asinine, but you know, I'm not going to complain about it. Year before that, Hunter Haight and Rieger Lorenz, not going to hurt you either. And who was it the year before? I think it was Jack Peart, and then his first one he picked up Khusnutdinov and Ryan O'Rourke. Like, those are all players who I assume will play NHL games and will be NHL regulars at some point, which, like, I feel like people just expect that second rounder to automatically hit. There's like a very low, it's like, I forget what the percentage is of second round picks that actually like that play at least 200 games in NHL. It's not a high number at all. And those, all of those guys have legit like chances to be regular NHL players. So, and like a couple that are projected to be very, very good NHL players and play for a very long time to be legit contributors for Minnesota. So, his second round pedigree is not questionable.
Well, and of those guys, like, rank them for me as far as not like who's going to be here soonest, but like 5 years from now, who are going to be the guys that we need to know? Because there's a couple of like very notable guys in there.
Yeah, I mean, like Riley Height probably takes the cake for like highest upside there. I mean, we're already seeing Marat Khusnutdinov, like he'll be here. I feel like he should be a full-time NHL guy next year. And he's looked really good since he got here. I'd probably go, the upside would lean more towards Hunter Haight. The only thing that makes that questionable is just like the profile of like players at that size, the fact that he's probably going to be a winger. Kind of like makes you question that a little bit, but like in terms of the upside, I would say Hunter Haight. But like a guy like Rasmus Kumpulainen, again, I've said this so many times, is one of the more intriguing players in this pool, and like one that is so fun to watch. He's got the size, he plays the two-way game, just ridiculous fucking skill. Especially for a guy his size, and like again, the fact that he is as good as he is in transition despite not having foot speed is just incredibly impressive. I think he's so smart, so he's a player that I think is going to be a real solid NHL guy. And then right there is Rieger Lorenz. Again, those are the guys I feel strongest about. Jack Peart, I'm still trying to figure out. Like I go back and forth on him. Like I think he's a legit player. I think he's a legit upside. Like he's so good in transition. He's such a good skater. But again, it's just the fact that he's a left shot defenseman. He's 5'11", 5'10". Like he's gonna have to find another level of another gear in order for him to be like an impact top 4 NHL defenseman. I feel like he feels more like a 4 or 5 guy. And it's just like, it's crazy. This pool specifically, how many of those guys it feels like they already have. So he's gonna have to separate himself.